Hi everyone. Welcome back to New West Reset. Frankie here. Hello. Good to see you. Thanks for joining me and visiting here today. Remember a while back, right around Christmas time actually, I was filming a video of a couple of streets here in my neighborhood in Sunalta in the Beltline here in Calgary. And it was about 6 in the evening. The sun had gone down by then. It was kind of too dark. Didn't really get a chance to give you a real good look. Really wanted to hook your peepers onto that street, that the entire block of the street. Every yard has a retaining wall, and then their front yard is a foot to a foot and a half higher than the street level and the sidewalk and all that. So I thought we'd have another look at that today and maybe continue to, I don't know, mosey on down the road a bit, maybe head up back on the other street. Again, this is one of the oldest neighborhoods in Calgary in terms of residential neighborhoods, according to the narrative. Real close to the downtown core. You can see some skyscrapers there in the distance there. So really a 20-25 minute walk and you're downtown. There used to be electric streetcar service through here. There's the old Calgary Tennis Club here from 1911, I think, or 1919. So yeah, let's have a look and yeah, enjoy. So the narrative on this neighborhood, Sunalta, in the Beltline, is that it's all these old Victorian homes and then later on infills of post-World War II bungalows afterwards. So it's kind of peppered with these big, beautiful Victorian-style two-story houses and then these really stumpy, squat-looking bungalow styles, supposedly. But they all have really high chimneys, which is really weird. You know, anyway, so here's the retaining wall I was talking about, and it runs all the way down the street. Most of them are poured concrete retaining walls, but then each house you still have to go up anywhere from 4 to 6 steps, and then even the side entrance there, you've got to go up. They've got a concrete block there to get into that funny entrance there. Beautiful homes, still decorated for the holidays, just after Christmas here right now. Today's actually January the 3rd. Some low windows there. So Happy New Year to you. Welcome. Thanks for joining me on this little stroll. Again, retaining wall, stairs going up. Same thing here again. It just goes on and on for the whole, all the way to the end of the block. The entire row. See another door that you've got a step up side door, funny low window, and then you got to go up all these stairs to the main entrance. A lot of them are in beautiful condition, very, very well maintained homes. You know, it's a nice area of the city. This one they've covered with that stucco that's got little pebbles and little bits of, I don't know, like recycled broken glass in it to make it sparkle. That's weird. Nice red brick chimney there.
About like their perception.
So as you can see, that retaining wall still continues all the way down here. Give you an idea of how high it is. There's my knee, so you know. Weird, right? Anyway, let's continue down here and see what else we can see. There's the Sacred Heart School. There's that beautiful old red brick that we looked at in, I think, my very, very first video. A fella's first little walking tour, I think that was in there. Kind of a neat building. But anyway, let's continue mosey on down here. And you can see. Now this is kind of the last of the retaining wall. It starts to kind of go away right here as the land grades down and slopes downward. Still a few where you got to go up some stairs. There's a nice old one here. Often see this with the wooden siding and then the wooden shingle, and it's all painted on the upper floor shingle and siding. It's kind of a thing. There's another one that's like that. See, siding or shingle siding, red brick chimney. This one looking a little more squat, a little closer to the ground. Only a couple of steps to get up into this one, and this one as well. This one's been smeared in textured stucco there. They built that. This would have been probably a front porch like this. Built it in, probably added a room out of it. Nice. Sorry about the glare. A few nice ones there on the other side of the street too. This whole neighborhood is basically like this. Every once in a while you see a modern facelift on one. Odd that it's the only one for sale. It's not the nicest one on the street. A couple of nice ones over here on that side too. Coming up to another building down on the next block that was featured in an earlier video, maybe even that first video of mine as well. It's a beautiful old red brick 2-story home. How much you want to bet that beautiful old, it's an apartment building covered in stucco. How much you want to bet that's got red brick underneath that stucco? And then there's another one right there across the kitty corner across from it too. Anyway, I'm going to continue moseying. So here they're not raised up with that retaining wall, but you still have to go upstairs, and they still have low windows peeking out over on all of these. Some of them lower than others. Some of them have been fitted with newer, more modern windows. Some of them have been bricked in or blocked in. Some have a window well around it because the snow piles up and gets inside there. That's why you don't do that. And as mentioned, this is just the beginning of January. So this amount of snow that we have right now, this is nothing. It's only a couple of inches. This is Canada, eh? Oh, we get some snow out here, eh? Plus I'm real close to the Rocky Mountains. Some great places on the other side of the street as well. But it's south facing and the sun's real low in the sky right in behind this house here right now, so I'm trying to avoid glare. Drifting off topic here. We're coming up on that cool old red brick just at the end of this block on the corner. And then we'll swing around to the other side. Have a look. This is a modern building that they've built to make it fit in with, you know, some of the older houses. Decorated nicely for the holidays. Look at this. They're columns made to look like snowmen. That's really cool, actually. Very creative. Look at that. That is great. Just a random apartment building just shoved in here between these Victorian homes. Okay. This one's covered totally in the shingle as opposed to siding and then shingles. But then there's that beautiful red brick with the sandstone there above the windows. This is a gorgeous old house. This is one of my favorites in the neighborhood. Very, very nice looking house. Oh, look, there's a ladder. And I know that this has low windows and window wells. We've looked at it before. So you can see that's why you don't do that. See, even with the window well, the snow still gets in there. Moisture. Asking for trouble. Absolutely just looking for trouble. It still has the original sandstone underneath all the windows and above the windows. Above that door there. So yeah, beautiful building that I think would have been a window. It's been filled in. Here we are, welcome back. Typical Canadian scene. Sledding, tobogganing, a little bit of hockey. This is right in behind the Calgary Tennis Club, which is, this is the community center here as well. And we're just on the We're on 14th Avenue. The previous block was 13th Avenue Southwest. This is 14th Avenue Southwest. There's a big beauty here. There's a couple here that still have the brick, but not many. A lot of them, you see the brick chimney playing peekaboo, but then the rest has been covered in cladding or siding. This is a crazy looking. You're losing daylight fast here, so look at this place. All kinds of crazy little details all over it. Big, huge red brick chimney on it. And what is that in behind it? You tell me what a little bungalow like this needs something like that. Completely covered in cedar shingles, top to bottom, arranged in a pattern too, not just, you know, your standard courses of shingles. There's little diamond shapes in it under the window there and everything. I don't know if you could see that or not, but and this red brick is really faded, almost yellow along the house. This is a different brick that they've used to support this obviously later addition in this porch, but a lot of these have that. See, there's the shingle up top and then the wooden siding on the bottom, and then it's just painted. Sometimes two different colors, sometimes a uniform color. I'm sure you can hear the snow crunching under my feet. Hello. How you doing, buddy? How are you? Happy New Year. It's one of my neighbors, actually. I see low windows there, the basement windows, really low. It's sunny today. It's still a little chilly. It's actually right around 0 Celsius. There, they've put a glass block in that low window. So right around 0 Celsius. It's not bad. I think that's around 30-ish Fahrenheit. Nice old farmhouse style. They even call it farmhouse. It's a new building. Nice old one. And this is a big old building here. And there's a hole in the fence which gives us the opportunity to see that there's like a mudflood window down there below grade. I don't really want to do this. Don't do this, people. I'm trespassing. Don't do it. See, there's a window down in there, way down in there. It's like 3 or 4 feet down. And I think there's one on the other side. Don't trespass, people. That's bad. That's bad. Sorry. Sorry, people. You have a lovely home. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's another one. Let me get it. Sorry, I'm trying to get it, but the camera's a lot of glare here. See? All covered in cedar. And this was a couple of years ago. We had a big campaign here in Calgary about 100-year-old homes, 100-plus-year-old homes. And this was one of them. You know, we were going to head up this way, have a look at a couple of places, and then down over here as well. Okay, so we're about to swing around to the next block. There's a beautiful old red brick building I was telling you about from one of my earlier videos, the Marjorie. And that was a Skinner building as well that's now owned by a different management company. It's apartments for rent. But anyways, we're going to zip around over here and have a look at some more of these homes. It all, I mean, it's, I guess it's more the same, you know, the stairs going up. Low windows underneath the stairs. Low windows with snow and moisture infiltrating. They put in window wells, that doesn't help. So yeah, hang tough, I'll be right back. So I think this will be the last leg of the journey. And we'll end it off at the end of this block here. So you can see a lot of, again, a lot of these same tall, sort of what they're calling the Victorian style homes. Here we're a little bit more interspersed with apartment buildings and, you know, stuff built in the 50s, 60s, 70s. Condos and so on. They're all very much that same sort of MO. You gotta go up some steps to get into the front door, even the side door in some cases, and then there's low windows. Sometimes those windows are bricked in completely. Yeah, we'll end it off just at the end of the block here with a couple of three-story Victorians that we looked at on the Christmas walk. So I will be right back, just another minute. Thanks. Okay, so this was toward the end of my Christmas video where I did a walking tour to look at the Christmas lights, and it was kind of dark to see a lot of the details. But this is kind of the middle or close to the end of that video where you can see a couple of the three-story Victorians here. Beautiful, beautiful old houses. And there's that United Church up on the hill, that Mudflood church that still has the big spire on it. A couple of nice, low, squat, funny-looking bungalow style here. So yeah, so I think we'll end it here with this door under a door Mudflooder old house here. And thank you very much for coming along with me here for another short little tour of my neighborhood here in Sunalta, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Of course, as always, let me know what you think. Just beep, boop, bop it down there, right down in there, in the comments and so on. And until the next one, take care and have a good one. Thanks a lot.